Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm co-founder of Mindful Birth and co-owner of Yoga Space Mainlands. I'll be guiding you through a few rounds of what we call pregnancy salute. They're very similar to sun salutations. Difference is that we're starting from a seated position. So if you have any knee problems, grabbing a bolster or a blanket, a cushion, anything that will support your knees. So we'll switch over to an all fours position, swinging your legs out to the sides. You can move your hips from side to side a bit, then walk your hands in towards your knees and come into this position. Legs together. When we come up into kneeling, we want to press the tops of the feet into the mat and engage your thighs. So while you're sitting here, lengthening the tail down into the floor, activating your pelvic floor, taking the arms out to the sides. We'll take a deep breath in, pressing up slowly into a kneeling position. Then as you exhale, taking your hands to the floor so hips move back, knees apart. So from here, inhale into an upward cat or a neutral cat. On our first round, we'll exhale into what we call puppy pose. So we want to walk our hands forward, resting our forehead down into the mat, the elbows moving away. Now if you find that your head is hanging away from the mat, crossing your forearms, then use your forearms as support, resting your forehead on your forearms. Drawing the spine up into the ceiling, so you lifting away from the floor. Feel free to tuck the toes under, rest the tops of the feet down into the mat. A couple of breaths here in puppy. On your next inhalation, lifting the head up, taking the hands back down into the floor. Then walking your hands slowly into the knees, lift and lengthen. And slowly exhale, release back down into sitting where we started. Second round, I'll add a modification. We'll move into a downward dog. So take a deep breath in, arms reaching up. Then exhaling into an all fours position. Stacking the wrists with the shoulders, inhale into neutral cat or upward cat, lifting the buttocks up. And as you exhale, come into downward dog, tucking your toes under, lifting your hips up. Taking an easy downward dog, pedaling the feet. Remember to create space for baby. So if you're further along in pregnancy, moving the feet further away from one another, spreading your fingers here in downward dog. Gazing towards the back of your mat. If you're experiencing morning sickness, a variation to take, or if you feel downward dog is a bit too much, come down on your knees and rest in puppy pose. Very similar to what we did earlier, forehead resting on your forearms, lifting the chest away from the floor. And after a few breaths, you can take your hands to the mat again. Walk your hands in towards your knees, lift and lengthen, reaching up. And exhale. Come back into neutral. We'll add a lunge in, bit of a flow. Take a deep breath in and out. Hands into the mat. Knees apart. Inhale into an upward cat. We'll exhale into a downward dog or puppy. Taking a few breaths here. Spreading your fingers. Inhale, and when you're ready, exhale the knees down into the floor. Inhale the right foot out to the side of your right hand. So you're going to come into a low lunge position, the heel in, the toes out. Tucking your left toes under here. Walk your hands forward, begin to rock forwards and backwards. Moving through the right hip, lengthening through the front thigh. And as you move here, moving with awareness and working within your limits, moving and sinking the hips as far down as it's comfortable for you, and moving your hips back. Some gentle rocking. Then resting the hands back down into the floor. Take a deep breath in, open the right hand or right arm up, let it reach up over the chest to the right side, and exhale it overhead. Take a deep breath in, then take the hand to the floor. Slowly swing the knee back. into an all fours, inhaling here. And exhale, lifting the right knee away from the mat. We're going to open through the right side of the body by taking the right leg across and follow that foot gaze to the left side. Inhaling here, exhale the knee back to center. Inhale into an upper cat. Exhale into puppy, or transition gently into a downward dog. Bending the knees if the hamstrings are tight. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the knees down slowly. When you're ready, stepping that left foot out to the side of the hand. Creating space for your little one. Walk your hands forward and begin to rock. You can come up on your fingertips. Good. Then gently resting your hands back down into the mat. We'll open to the left side. So inhaling, the left arm reaching up into the ceiling. If that's a bit much, the hand can rest on the thigh or on your belly. Exhale it overhead. Deep breath in, then the hand resting on the mat. Slowly swinging the knee back. Come back to neutral position. When you're ready, inhale the left knee away. And exhale, crossing it over this time. We'll look towards your right side and moving the hips to the left side. Nice stretch through the side body. Deep breath in. And as you exhale the knee back, taking the knee down into the mat. Walk your hands in towards your knees. Lift and lengthen. And exhale. Release. You can move through that sequence a few times. And when you feel ready, you can always come into rest. Take the big toes together, knees as wide as your mat. And take rest in supported child's. Resting your forehead and your forearms. Slowly sinking the hips towards the heels of the feet. Lifting the forehead away from the floor, hands resting on the mat again. Walking your hands in, legs together, swinging it out to the sides. And we'll come back to where we started in Sukhasana. So that's your pregnancy salute. It links one posture into the other. You can start coming up into standing from there, move through your standing flow. It's a lovely way to start practice. And if you're feeling quite low in energy and would want to move around a bit, moving through a few rounds of pregnancy salute and taking it as easy as you'd like to by resting in puppy. If you feel quite energetic, come into downward dog. That's it for now. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again.